we have launched the Koy Network, which is a permissioned, high-speed, tested blockchain that is working directly with governments. And I never do this. I had to actually write down the things that I'm allowed to say. So we'll get to those. But we have a lot of really exciting things. For example, working on deals with governments in Nigeria, Kenya, working with telcos in Kenya and Zimbabwe, and Uganda. There's a number of really exciting things here that are happening. And that is an African blockchain to provide the financial services that simply don't exist there. There's a number of impact projects like the Coral project in Kenya and an active blockchain-enabled farming project in Ghana, which has actually produced food for people, and it's on its second crop. A lot of exciting things like this that are going to be building on Koy. So it's an amazing space. Africa is right now. It's the only young continent, right? 50% of the people there are 15 years old or younger, compared to China. So very huge, exciting opportunity that I'd love to talk about.
Hey, I'm here at, what are we at? CoinAgenda. CoinAgenda in LA, and it has been a great few days. So one of the coolest people I've met while I've been here is Gideon Nweze. He is originally from Nigeria, but he's living here in California these days, and he's got some really cool projects. And what has been your experience with CoinAgenda so far?
Yeah, thank you very much. I mean, my experience with CoinAgenda this year is that it's actually really beautiful because it feels much more like home, right. Much more like more family oriented, where like it feels like you're with your friends. It's more chill vibe. People are not going around screaming token A, token B, you know. And then people are like really looking into like fundamentals. People are thinking about like how can this impact X, Y, Z. You know, of course everybody likes tokens, but it's more like how can these really help the world move forward, right? And of course Michael has just been extremely amazing. The event is extremely well organized, lots of food. I would tell you like for the past 2 days I've not spent any money on food.
No,
I've not even had food at home, right?
Michael Turbin, who runs CoinAgenda, has done a tremendous job, and his whole team.
His whole team,
was
Michael,
super
Joyce,
good.
the whole team, it was, and then running into you and Doug, you know, and then getting on the panel, right?
Yes.
Douglas
pulled you up there. That was so good.
The panel, and I think that was like the whole thing that like really made this whole CoinAgenda. I think it's much more of a miracle for me today. You know, today, yesterday, day before yesterday, and how everything turned out, and I'm happy to be part of the whole thing going on with CoinAgenda, and I think that. Yeah, we'll have to keep this going because
for sure. I mean, even if people don't actually end up working together on a business thing, having these kind of relationships and pushing the whole ecosystem forward, I think is really valuable. And that's one of the things that I think has been really great. And of course, because of your own personal history and kind of what you're kind of looking at doing in the future, I think there could be some potential opportunity from a business standpoint as well. So I think that's really good.
Yeah, because I think you guys have a very interesting core focus on real problems, right? I think that technology is meant to solve real problems, right? And as long as we're solving real problems, and I think we should also make money solving real problems, right? And
I like the making money solving real problems. Sweet, we just got a cameraman. That's fantastic.
Oh yeah, this is amazing. Yeah. So it's like how do we work together to solve real problems and make money doing it? And I think that is what to me, Bitcoin stands for. That's what to me crypto stands for, right?
Right.
Where we can actually use the technology to create access, open up doors that were previously closed, allow people that were previously not allowed into having access to what is good for everybody, right? It's like there is milk and honey here, but then there's only 3 people here, enjoying the milk and honey. Why there's 21 million people somewhere who want milk and honey but cannot access it. And so, with the right technology, we can, open that tap so that everybody can enjoy this milk and honey.
Right.
And we'll be happy.
Yeah.
We charge some fees.
Well, and you hit my own like personal
Yeah.
personal piece is when our personal focus, which is on mass adoption and getting more people involved in this technology that can really actually change lives. So thank you for saying that. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Gideon.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. It's like, we are in the same, just from the first second, I don't know how that happened, right? We are in the same, we're doing the same thing. We're in the same mindset. We're going tackling the same kind of problem. And what makes it more obvious, of course, is that we are in the bear market, and then we're still doing it.
Exactly.
And no matter what happens, we're gonna get this done.
Yeah,
because it's meant to happen.
Yeah, this is where the builders are hanging out right now.
Yeah.
So
Thank
cool.
you.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, sir.
It's the last day of CoinAgenda, and we're just kind of soaking it all up as we're kind of wrapping it up. I'm about ready to fly. Douglas is leaving tomorrow, but it has been a really, really positive week.
So many great people here.
Yeah.
So the thing that I think separates CoinAgenda from everything else, aside from being, I think, the oldest blockchain conference in North America, this is the 10th annual.
Here.
There's not a bunch of people running around in silly hats and stuff like that.
Right.
There's a few silly hats, but everyone here really is like trying to build practical things.
Right.
These are adults. There's a lot of gray beards, in the place, and it would be really hard to just totally BS somebody here. That does not play like it does in a lot of
yes, I have
conferences.
Heard that over and over again amongst a lot of different folks. Josh Waller and others who were judging some of the pitches and going over those things.
Michael Turpin.
Yeah.
You got Josh Waller, Michael Turpin. I was just talking to Vinny Lingham. Tone Vey was here. I mean, like, these are like OGs, right?
Yeah.
And you're not gonna get them excited about your little coin.
Snowball those guys.
You better be real. You better have a model.
Yeah.
You better have something. And it's great, but also they're very helpful. And the people who do have that, you have access to a bunch of people, We talked briefly to Warren Whitlock the other day, great guy, another one of these
Super
great guys.
good. Yep.
Talked to him. He said, "Oh yeah, send me that thing." So I tweeted the thing. Now he tweeted it out about it, and now we've got like 1,000 responses to that.
Yeah.
Just because he amplified it. And,
and
it's
he sees the
fantastic.
value, and that was Koy Network that we're talking about.
I know. And we're also talking to people about dstor. There's a lot
dstor. We've talked a lot about that, dstor with people who are practically interested in utilizing that technology as customers.
People understand the product segmentation that we're putting together, the needs. Like even talking about product segmentation in the crypto market and not going, woo woo moon. It's a different kind of conversation here.
Yeah. So that has been really exciting. Very last minute, but I'm really glad we came.
It was totally last minute, but when Michael Turpin calls and says, "Hey, I want to put you in front of a bunch of people," you say,
"You need to be
yes."
on a panel.
You say, "Excuse me, I am getting my airline ticket right now."
Yeah, and super positive. On another note, super positive response from people who saw Douglas on the panel. So
yes, meeting so many great people, and a lot of people want to get involved. I think we're going to have a lot of new advisors and ambassadors and things coming out of this. So
and opportunities.
Let's hope.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everybody. Go GoodBlock.